spice my tone, my cologne, and the way I roll. You ain't no king.
It's legit, you know it's a hit when the Neptunes and the doggy dog finna spit. You know he's in tune with the season. Come in, baby, tell me why you leaving.
What's up, guys? Today I got my FIFA 14 predictions for Real Madrid. And first we're going to start off in goal. So in goal, there's obviously Casillas. Now last season he didn't really play too much. Although I was surprised to find out that he played 18 games and Diego Lopez only played 16. So he actually played more games than Lopez. I think it's because he played quite a lot at the start of the season. But anyway, yeah, I decided to downgrade him by 1 because he hasn't played that much, and for that reason only. If he had played more, I probably would have kept his rating the same, but because he hasn't really shown how good he has been this season, I can't really judge it because he hasn't played that much, so I just decided to downgrade him 1. If EA aren't very generous, they probably might put him down 1 more to 87, but I don't really expect they'll do that. Next is Marcelo. He's had quite a lot of injuries this season, and he's played 13, scored 0 goals and 0 assists, which isn't too decent. But I kept his rating the same because I still think he's a really great player. I'm not sure if you watched the Brazil match against Spain in the final of the Confederations Cup, and he actually played really well then. So, well, as did the whole of Brazil. But yeah, I just think that he's a really great player, and I think he deserves to keep that rating, and he probably would have been much better if he had not had the injuries. So that's why I kept his rating the same. Next we're going to have Sergio Ramos, who again I have kept his rating exactly the same, purely because he's played 26, he's scored 4 goals and 0 assists, which is really decent. His heading's his main point on his card, and I definitely think he deserves to keep his 87 rating. He's still one of the best defenders in the world, if not the best defender in the world. In my opinion, I think Thiago Silva is slightly better, but yeah, anyway, I decided to keep his rating 87. Next we're going to have Pepe. He's played 26, scored 1 goal and 1 assist, which isn't as good, but I was surprised he scored an assist because it's quite rare for centre-backs to score assists. He must have ran up the pitch or something, but yeah, anyway, I think he deserves to keep his 85 rating. He's played pretty decent throughout the season, and he definitely doesn't deserve a downgrade, and I don't really think he deserves an upgrade either, so yeah, I just thought he would keep his rating. Next, here's a funny one. Carvajal, he's actually moved to Real Madrid, and there were the summer transfers earlier. Well, I was quite surprised. I'm quite surprised because Jesus Navas and other people weren't in it that I thought would be in it, but yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, anyway, he was in it, and he transferred to Real Madrid, and I realised that basically he's played 31, scored 1 goal and 7 assists for Bayer Leverkusen, I think. But yeah, I think he's really young, and he's a really exciting prospect, and I actually think because Arbeloa hasn't played that well this season that I think they'll actually use him, and I'm not sure if he'll be 78 overall because that is quite generous. I think he might be a non-shiny like 77 or something, but I think as time goes on we'll upgrade him quite a bit, and I think he'll be a really great player for Real Madrid next season. He's really fast, so looks like a really good card. Next we're going to have Xabi Alonso. I didn't really think he played that well this season, to be honest. I was considering a downgrade, but because he was in the team of the season and the team of the year, I don't know, I just thought, why would they do that? Because he hasn't actually been that good. He's played 22, scored 0 goals and 5 assists, and he hasn't really been. He's made quite a few mistakes sometimes. I don't really think he has been all right, but I don't really think he deserves to get a downgrade or an upgrade. Next we're going to have Khedira. I decided to upgrade him from an 83 to an 84. He's played 19, scored 3 goals and 2 assists, and I think he's pretty solid, definitely deserves an upgrade. Next we're going to have, as a central attacking mid, we're going to have Özil. Now a lot of people were saying he deserved an upgrade to 88, but I don't really think 88 is quite generous. I don't really think he deserves that. I think he should keep his 87 rating, and I did. Actually no, I didn't, but I was going to change his stats around a bit. I think he's a bit faster than 77, and I don't really think his dribbling's that decent, but that's in my opinion. Next we can have Ronaldo left wing. He might be considering a move, but I decided to put him in here anyway. I just kept his card exactly the same. A lot of people were saying he should be upgraded by 1, but I didn't really think he's been really good. He scored 30 in 30 games. He scored 34 goals and 10 assists. But I don't really think he deserves an upgrade from 92. I think that would be quite generous, but they could always do that. I'm not sure. Next we're gonna have Di Maria, who I did downgrade by 1. He has played 22, scored 7 goals and 6 assists, which is alright, but I don't really think he deserves an 86 rating. I think an 85 rating is solid for him. Next we're going to have a transfer player who hasn't actually transferred yet. I'm not sure if he will, but he said he had agreed on apparently he had agreed on personal terms with Real Madrid. I'm not exactly sure yet though, but I think he'll be an 88 overall if he does move. And in the Premier League, he scored in 33 games. He scored 23 goals and 5 assists, which is pretty decent. Next, we move on to the bench. The first player that could move is Bale. He in the Premier League played 34, scored 21 goals and 4 assists, which is really decent. And next, we have someone who has apparently he was meant to move to Man City, but apparently he's moving to Real Madrid now, and that's almost definite. So he could always replace Ronaldo because he's really young. Yeah, he could always replace Ronaldo if Ronaldo doesn't move, and that's Isco. He has played 36, scored 9 goals and 1 assist, which is alright, but he's been really amazing this season and definitely deserves an 82 rating card. Next we're going to have Varane, or Varane, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. He's played 12, scored 0 goals and 0 assists, yet he's really young, and when he has played, I think he's been pretty solid and pretty decent, and I think he deserves a 79 or 80 rated card, maybe even 81, and shiny, because he's definitely an exciting prospect for the future. Next we're going to have Kaká. He has played 12, scored 3 goals and 4 assists. And actually, I think I gave him an upgrade because I think he's still got maybe he's not as good as he was when he played for AC Milan, but he's still a really decent player. And moving to Real Madrid has kind of ruined his chances of staying at that level. But when he does play, he's still really decent. And next is Modric, who is actually he's played 25 and scored 3 goals and 3 assists. So he's actually scored the same amount of goals as Kaká and less assists. Yet he's played 25 games instead of 12, which is quite amazing. So I decided to downgrade him to 85 because I think Kaká actually deserves that 85 rating because of how many more goals and assists he scored in half the amount of games as Modric. So yeah, I definitely think they both deserve an 85 rating. Next we're going to have Coentrao. He's played 16, scored 1 goal and 1 assist, which is alright. I think he's been pretty decent, and he replaced Marcelo because Marcelo was injured, so I think he's been pretty decent to replace Marcelo. I'm not sure if he's looking for a move though, because I think now that Marcelo's better, like he doesn't have any injuries, I think they'll play Marcelo more, and I think Coentrao might be looking for a move to another club. Next we're going to have Diego Lopez, who has where is Lopez? Oh, there we go. He's played 16 games, so 2 less than Casillas, which is quite surprising. He's been really decent though, and I definitely think he deserves an upgrade by 1. Next we're going to have Raul Albiol. He's only played 14. He scored 1 goal and 0 assists, and he's been pretty solid. I still think he doesn't deserve a shiny card though. Just keep his same card from FIFA 13. Next we're going to have Jose Callejon. He has played 15, scored 3 goals and 3 assists. I think he deserves to keep his card because it's not that amazing. They're not that amazing stats, but for how he's played this season. But yeah, I just think he deserves to still keep his 79 rating because he's still pretty young. Next we're gonna have Arbeloa, who hasn't really been that good, to be honest. He's played 25, scored 0 goals and 2 assists, which is alright, but if you watch the Brazil-Spain match, he was Spain. One of the reasons that Spain lost was because of Arbeloa, because the two of Brazil's goals were actually caused by Arbeloa messing up, and I really don't think he's a class player at all. I think he should be actually a 79 overall, maybe non-shiny. But yeah, Next we're going to have Adan, who I haven't really watched play, but I decided to keep his rating, and Rodriguez, who plays in their second team, but I decided to put him in the first team and keep his rating. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Please put in the comments below what team you want me to do. And so yeah, thanks for watching.